The beggar enters the office, tapping on his cup. The girl is startled when she sees him. The beggar smiles and says, "May Allah keep you safe. May Allah bless your livelihood. In Allah's name, please give some money." The girl stands behind the chair and shouts loudly, "Guard! Guard!" The security guard enters, panting, salutes the girl and asks, "What happened?" The girl quickly says, "Why did the beggar come to the 38th floor? Take him out quickly." "No." The security guard sees the beggar is shocked, then scared, and runs away. The girl shouts from behind, "What are you doing?" The beggar points at the man and says, "Just give him some money for spending." The girl says firmly, "What did you do with him?" The beggar smiles and says, "I know him. We are from the same village. When we were kids, I used to beat him. He ran away when he saw me." The girl says surprised, "Brother, you are a decent man. Why don't you find a job?" The beggar quickly answers, "This is my job. If you don't give money today, I will not leave." The girl says worried, "Don't you think you are deceiving people? Fine, I'll give you. I happen to have 100 yuan. Take it and go now." The beggar takes a deep breath and says, "Oh, thank you." Then he puts his hand on his pulse and says confidently, "What a surprise. Your name is Nyla. You are 35 years old and you are unmarried." The girl is startled, stands behind the chair and says nervously, "How do you know my name and age?" The beggar takes off his wig and says, "Today I have come to see you for a marriage proposal. I waited downstairs for a long time, but no one came." Nyla says confused, "What? You came for a marriage proposal? Then who sent you here? Are you joking?" The beggar says sarcastically, "Who sent me? My Aunt Liu Mei." Nyla says surprised, "Aunt Liu sent you to see me for a proposal? So what do you do?" The beggar says firmly, "I am currently unemployed. I used to repair cars. Do you look down on me?" Nyla says strictly, "Enough. I gave you money so that you would leave quietly." The beggar says confidently, "Even if you give me not a single penny, I am now sitting on the chair." Nyla smiles and says, "I want to ask, at your age you should find a job, not a wife." The beggar reassures, "I tried to find one but couldn't. I used to be a big boss. Now I don't work." Nyla says confused, "You used to be a big boss? And now this? Why?" The beggar answers quickly, "You are not my friend. I don't want to tell. If you like me, we will keep talking. If not, I will leave." Nyla says calmly, "Okay, if you consider me a friend, tell me. Otherwise, go." The beggar smiles and says, "So you mean you are willing to be friends?" Nyla immediately replies, "To be friends, social status doesn't matter. Only character should be good." The beggar confidently says, "Since you don't mind, I will tell my story. In college, I fell in love with a girl, but I didn't have courage to confess. After graduation, I started my own company. One day I met her on the way. She liked me too. We liked each other, so we got married. 3 months later, her parents had an accident. I gave all my savings to help. After that, contact ended. Now I am older. I want a companion. That is why I came for this proposal." Nyla smiles slightly and says, "It's okay. I am not upset." The beggar gently says, "Then let's go eat." At the same time, the secretary enters and says, "Boss! Boss!" Nyla is shocked and says, "What?" The beggar throws his coat and says, "I love you. Friends, I don't want this beautiful girl just as a friend. I want her as my wife. Will you approve?"